Hey guys, I hope you're all doing really well. Today I'm going to be sharing with you another installment in my Loving Lately series. This is my version of a current favorites video, but I love alliteration, so that's why I've given it just a little bit of a different twist in the title. But basically I want to round up all of the products that I've been enjoying as of late, things that have really found themselves as a frequent part of my routine and I've been really drawn to. And I may not have a chance to talk about them otherwise anywhere else on my channel, not in Project Pans, and I don't want to wait until they make it into an empties video because they really do need a little bit more recognition than that offers. So yeah, let's just hop right into it. The first item I want to talk about is actually more of like a category of makeup, but I do have two particular products to talk about. I don't know why I'm stumbling already. Okay, so the first two items I have here are both lip glosses. Now I want to talk about shimmery lip glosses or lip glosses that have a sheen to them. These are both drugstore lip glosses. The first one is from Catrice. This is the Generation Plump and Shine lip gloss in the shade Shimmery Goldstone, and it is a gorgeous warm nude shade. I'm going to swatch it here for you. That has a tiny little bit of golden shimmer in it, and this is honestly what I wanted Colourpop Moonchild to be. You guys know I was working on that in my Project Pan Roulette, and I always had a little bit of a hang up about that lip gloss, and that was the fact that even though it had that beautiful shimmer that I'm really drawn to right now, the shimmer lingered. Like the lip gloss would fade away from my lips, it would be gone, there would be no sign of lip gloss, but I just have dry lips with a ton of little sparkles on it, and it was the biggest frustration ever. But this doesn't do that. This fades so perfectly and beautifully, and it looks really, really nice when it is freshly applied. I've had mine on for a little while now, but I do have this on top of another nude lipstick, and I just love the way that this looks. It's so easy to toss on with or without a mirror and with any lip product really. Same goes for this guy right here. This is from e.l.f. This is their Plumping lip gloss, or lip plumping gloss rather, in the shade Champagne Glam. It does have a little bit of that stingy plumping kind of feeling, which I personally really enjoy. I find that that really, I don't know, it's a very satisfying feeling for me. Here's a swatch of it. You can see there's no definitive shimmer to it at all, but it does really make the lips feel very plump, or look rather very plump and very hydrated and juicy. And so I've been really drawn to both of these, not only because it's winter time and I want some really hydrated looking lips, but also because I am a student and I do work part-time as well, and I just find these are the easiest thing to toss on later on in the day after I have done a full face of makeup. I usually apply my lipstick in the morning, but then I reapply lip gloss, and I don't really tend to touch up my lipstick just for ease and for comfort. So these two have been absolute go-tos because they're just so comfortable and so juicy looking and just so easy to pair with any faded off lipstick or bare lips. They're just so good. So I had to mention them here in this video today. Another makeup product I have been absolutely loving is this here from Milk. This is their matte bronzer in the shade Baked. There is another shade in this range. I'd love to see the brand honestly expand their range because this product has been so hyped up as of late, and rightfully so. I am talking about it for the exact same reasons that everyone else has talked about it, but I would like to see a shade extension happen because although this is a really great undertone for me personally, it's not perfect for everyone. There's no way that you can encompass everyone's needs in two shades, but it is a beautiful warm toned bronzer, and it is so creamy and so malleable and so just skin-like and perfect. I love the way that this looks on my skin. I am wearing it today, and I feel like it just adds that hint of warmth, but it never looks artificial or too heavy. And it's one of those products you don't even have to think when you're applying it. Like, it will just sheer out into perfection even if you do over apply a little bit of product. I always use this with a duo fiber brush. I just go right into the top of the product, and sometimes if I feel like I grab too much, I'll go on the back of my hand, but generally I'll just start applying onto my cheeks, and if it does look a little bit heavy, I just use the same sponge that I used for my foundation to kind of buff it out, and it just looks perfect no matter what. The one thing that I do have to say about this, which is very much a positive thing, is I've had this now for over 6 months. I purchased this in June of last year, and I haven't even had to scroll up the product. So this is a twist up product. I haven't had to twist it up once. So I'm still using the product that comes in the dome at the top. I'm still working my way through that, and I reach for this maybe 3 to 4 times a week. Yeah, it's that, you really don't need very much. It's that pigmented and that rich, and it's just so, so good. There's 28 grams of product in here. I'll never be able to finish it up, but I'm gonna love every single moment of using it until it expires. I can tell you that much for sure. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. After finishing up a travel size of the Penrose Secret Genius, I purchased the full size because this scent is just so damn good. This is sweet, but in a not sweet kind of way. Does that make any sense? Like, it has this really soft sweetness to it that doesn't smell like artificial or like candy. Like, whenever I think of sweet perfumes, I always think of something like Prada Candy, and that just instantly gives me a headache. I know it smells so good to other people, but for me, it just takes over, it just consumes. And this does have an element of sweetness to it because it's caramel and vanilla. But I think the vanilla smells like true vanilla so much that it really grounds that sweetness, and it gives it that sexy kind of scent, and it just smells so good. My only complaint is that I do tend to have to touch this up, but lately what I've been doing is I'll spray it onto my skin directly in the morning, and then if I feel the need to touch up again, I will just spray it like onto my shirt or something later on in the day, or even into my hair. I'll just kind of like take my hair and do a couple spritzes through, and I only really have to reapply it like once through the day to get the scent to continue to linger for me. But it's so delicious. This is cruelty-free and vegan. I find it is impossible, near impossible, to find cruelty-free fragrances, and this is available at Sephora too, which is amazing. This is another delicious scent product. This is Sleepy by Lush. This is a body lotion, and it is lavender and tonka scented. I'm not a fan of lavender. I've talked about this in Empties videos before. I'm not a lavender fan by any means. I don't know, I just don't tend to like those more like florally kind of scents, but the tonka in here gives it this masculine edge that, oh my god, is just so damn good, and I cannot get enough of this fragrance. I have the Twilight body spray, which is the exact same fragrance. I purchased the bath bomb that is in the same scent. I just am about to finish up the bar soap that's in the same scent. I'm just seriously addicted to this, and it's my favorite part of hopping into bed is that I spray Twilight all over my pillows and on my blankets, and then I slather this all up my arms and on my hands and on my chest, so I'm just like surrounded by this amazing, amazing lavender and tonka scent. And it is so nice and rich that I wake up in the morning feeling very hydrated and nourished, and it's just, it's such a good time. So because I love this fragrance so much and the experience of this, I really just wanted to do a quick little like giveaway here in the middle of the video. I'm not going to put in the title or anything, but there will be some more information about the giveaway down in my description box. But I just really want to give one of these away. I really want you guys to try it out too. So this actually contains a mini of the body lotion as well as a mini of the shower gel. This giveaway will be open internationally, so if you want to enter, all that you have to do is write down in the comments one of your favorite parts of your nighttime routine, and then leave me your Instagram handle so that I can contact you. If you don't have Instagram, you can put an email address or a Twitter handle. I don't really use Twitter, but I do have one, so if you would rather that way, just clarify what it is, and that way I can contact whoever the winner is of this. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. All the rest of the details I will have linked down in the description box of this video. But I saw that little set and I was like, I have to share that. Somebody else has to try this and understand how much I love this. So yeah, I really hope that whoever wins it absolutely loves it. But anyways, the next product I want to talk about is a really, really random one. This is a scalp brush from Briogeo. This came in their Scalp Revival set. It came with the treatment, the shampoo, and the conditioner, and then this brush. And somehow this became my favorite part of that entire set because I use this with every single shampoo, which really is just the Briogeo one or the Avalon Organics. Those are my two favorites. And I use this to just really work in my shampoo, but also just alleviate my scalp, because you guys have heard it a million times on my channel. I really struggle with a very irritated feeling scalp. It's not that it feels like dry and flaky. I don't really get dandruff. I just get a very irritated feeling, very itchy and very tight feeling, but not immediately after I wash my hair. It takes a while. It's like once my natural oils start coming to the surface, that's when I start to feel very irritated, and that's why I have to wash my hair every single day. But all that aside, this is just such a nice little ritual. When I'm in the shower, I just kind of rub this on my scalp and work the product into my scalp and just kind of have this moment of like almost meditation where I'm just feeling this running across my scalp. Is just, oh, such a treat, such a nice, simple pleasure. And by no means do I think that anybody needs to get the Briogeo one, because I do think this is quite expensive for, let's get real, a chunk of rubber and plastic. But if you have any sort of like issues with your scalp like I do, I highly suggest a scalp brush. Oh my gosh, it is just divine. It is truly divine. And I know that sounds absurd, but I just love it so much. I can't say enough good things about the experience of doing that. And then the last item I have here, I've just come to realize I have a lot of fragrance things, a lot of like aromatherapy kinds of products. This last item is from Sage. This is the Peppermint Halo. So this is for headaches. It's a peppermint oil blend, and it comes in this roller ball. I find this works for just about any ailment, not just headaches, but also for upset stomachs or just generally feeling kind of lethargic. So although I've been using Peppermint Halo for a couple of years now, the holiday season really made me kind of reflect on how much I love this, because those nights where I didn't get quite enough sleep and I woke up feeling very groggy and just feeling like out of sorts, I'd slather this on the back of my neck and it would kind of perk me up a little bit. Same thing if I had a couple too many drinks the night before. That's what the holidays are for, right? But I wasn't quite like hungover, but I was feeling, you know, a bit drained and my stomach was a little bit uneasy. I'd slather this on the back of my neck and I'd feel like instantly just like I came back to life a little bit. Whenever I do have headaches, I love slathering this on the back of my neck. Even when my eyes feel really strained from staring at a computer screen all day, something about this helps bring me back to life. This is just like the bring me back to life remedy. I'm so in love with this, and I had to talk about it again. I feel like I've maybe mentioned it on my channel a handful of times, but yeah, I've really just recently become super not reliant, not dependent, but what is the word? I don't have the right word for it, but I want to say reliant on it. But it's just become such a integral part of my lifestyle that I really had to mention it here today. I know it sounds so silly, but I'm just so obsessed with it. So yeah, that's actually everything that I have been loving lately. I know it's a very random assortment of things, but I hope that you enjoyed hearing about some of the things that I have just been really drawn to, things that I've been really enjoying, hearing a little bit about my random weird habits. But yeah, that's absolutely everything for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.